everyone, this is Sensei Yu from Triangle's Best Karate. Because of the things that are happening around Wake County and Wake County schools closing, we're going to try a new format for our classes. It's going to be online karate for the next 2 weeks. For every class, we will have a specific 30 to 35 minute instruction just for you. A couple of ground rules before we get started. We ask that, one, if you're going to do online karate with us, start with us, pause when you need to take a break, but finish the entire class. And please tell everyone in your family, whether it's a sibling, a grandparent, a pet, to not interrupt your training. In fact, if you want to put a sign that says karate in session, that might be good. Or find a space that's just for you. Secondly, you need couple of things to do karate at home. You will need a flat surface. It can be carpet, it can be wood floor, maybe mat, maybe tile, linoleum, or even if you're outside, grass or a pavement. Anything that you're willing to walk barefoot on as well as lie down on. That's a good rule. Third is I'd like to have you look for a couple of props that work as weights and also as cones. I don't expect everybody to have cones at home, so here are some things that you might want to get. You can get 2 pairs of socks rolled up such that if you step on them, it won't hurt your feet. You could also use just 2 sneakers. Put them down. They'll be about shoulder width and we will be jumping over them. If we ask you to use a weight, if you're an adult, a bottle of water, an 8-gallon of water is about 8 pounds. You can use this to lift over your head. If you're a little bit younger, like 8 or younger, you might want to just use a book, like a library book that is maybe 1 inch of paper. And lastly, I'd like you to have a chair. It can be a dining room chair or a folding chair or a desk chair so that you can steady yourself when you're doing things like a front kick. Okay, and other than that, to take attendance, the last rule is we'd like you to comment below this video that your name, doesn't have to be full name, just first name and the time that you saw the video, which day and which time, and any comments that you have, like it was a great class or I would have liked to see more of this. So that way we know that you're still following us. All right, let's get going. So for a warm up, I would like you to do jumping jacks with us. Are you ready? Okay, I'll count Japanese. You guys can count loud. That'll keep you nice and engaged. And we'll warm up and break a sweat, okay? So feet together, bow. All right, we're gonna get started. So first, let's run in place, knees up. We're gonna do this for about 30 seconds. High knees. Get the knees at least up to your waist level. All right, so let's switch this to heels up. You're gonna kick behind you. You don't have to turn aside, but you have to have your heels up towards your bottom. Almost done. All right, very good. Let's do jumping jacks, just 30 of them, and then we'll get started, okay? All right, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sit, hut, two, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sit, hut, two, ju. Last set, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sit, hut, two, ju. Excellent. Turn around, fix your belt if you're wearing your gi, and we'll get started on our basics. Today is Kihon Day, okay? All right, so when we do basics, we start with our feet shoulder width apart. Hopefully you can see. Back up a little bit. So with your feet shoulder width, we're gonna actually have our toes square. I want you to think about your feet having cleats. So you can grip the ground with your toes, the balls of your feet and your heels. Don't lift your heels and tip forward, and don't lift up and have your toes wiggle around. Use the pads of your toes to grip the surface that you're on. From the side view, it looks like this, feet shoulder width, toes and heels on the ground. Not this way, and not with one knee bent. Both knees not completely locked out, but feet shoulder width. Okay, so Drawhand is gonna help you with another part of the class I wanna talk about later, is our knife hand block, okay? So first, hands open, tight fist, squeeze all the air out of your hands, pull back. 1, ikite, draw hand. again, 2, again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. From the side, let's do it again, 10 more. Elbows all the way back. Keep your hands nice and narrow to your body. If you're wearing a gi, you will hear yourself rubbing your elbows against the body. You don't have to do it super fast, but I want you to use a full range of motion all the way up, all the way back. Looks like you have chicken wings in the back. Right? Last one. And then we're going to face the front. Now, with a little bit more force, but equal force going forward, I want you to punch narrow and then turn your hands over. Pull back, punch narrow, thumbs almost touching, and then flip over. Go back and punch. Pull back and punch. Pull back and punch. Stop for a second and think about this. You're not leaning from side to side. Your shoulders aren't slumping, and you're not pushing your belly forward or sticking your bottom out. Okay? Standing up nice and tall, like you're hanging from the ceiling like a puppet. Nice and tall, elbow back and punch, elbow back and punch. 3 more, 2 more, punch, last one. And here. Hey! Okay? So now just keep your right hand in front, left hand on the back. I want you to pull and punch with equal speed. Pull and punch with equal speed. Notice that my nose, my knuckle, and my belt knot, nose, knuckle, knot, are in one line. Punch. Keep your hand out. If you're not wearing a gi, nose, knuckle, navel, belly button. Same line. Punch. So if there's a picture of you taken from the sky, your shoulders and your hand will look like a number 7, not an L, like a number 7. Let's do 10 of these. 8, right hand. Knee, left hand. Sun, right hand. Chi, left hand. Go, right hand. Ruk, sit, elbows in tight. Hut, Q, last one, Ju. Hut. Okay, let's do 2 punches at one time, but I want both punches to fully extend, both punches to have good hikite. Draw hand. Okay, ready? It, that's 2 punches. Knee, 2 punches. Sun, Chi, go. Ruk, sit, hut, Q, one more, Ju. Hut. Okay, and then last 10, I promise. Here we go. Let's switch hands. Right hand in front first. We're going to punch left, right. Okay? Here we go. 8. Knee. Use your draw hand. Sun. Chi. Go. Ruk. Sit. Hut. Q. One more. 2. Hey! Very good. Hands back in natural position. Feet together. Yes, me. Bow. 3. Okay, shake it out for a second. We're going to move on to kicks. So for this one, guys, I know that we have done kicks many times before, and you guys want to do them fast. You want to do them high. That's all great. Let's make sure that our mechanics are correct, okay? So I want you to find that chair. Go grab that chair. Bring it back. I'm going to use, you can use the back of a table, sofa, or folding chair. And I'm not going to lean all my weight onto it like this. And just put maybe my finger out just for a little bit of reassurance I'm not going to fall over. So with this side, I'm going to go ahead and use my left hand, or what looks like your right hand, and my right foot, which looks like your left foot. Okay? So for 10 counts, all I want you to do is bring that knee up. How high? To your belt level. If you don't have a mirror, this is what I want you to do. Bend your elbow like an L, grab your belt, and make sure this elbow touches, the knee touches your arm. Like that. Okay? Let's do it. So first, my feet are together. 10 times lift your left knee. 1. Okay, lift it. 2. 3, knee up. 4, knee up. 5, I'm going to hold it. You notice that my feet or my toes are rolled up. This is called a flex foot. I want you to pretend you're showing the screen or the TV or me the bottom of your foot. This is getting ready for a front kick. Okay, ready? 6 more. 6, I'm sorry, 5 more. 7. 8, get that knee up. 9, last one, 10. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to use that same leg. I want to lift and hold. I've got my hand on the chair, so I shouldn't be wobbling around. If I let go, I have good balance. My bottom foot is still connected to the floor. I'm not tippy-toeing. I'm not rolling my toes up. I'm holding my whole weight on the right foot. Holding it, okay? And I'll keep my knee up high. Then I want you to extend the foot with the ball of the foot towards the camera or towards the screen. Snap back and down. So the 4 motions of a front kick. Knee up. Kick, snap back, 3, and down. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Knee up, kick, snap back, and down. 5 of those. Knee up, kick, snap back, and down. Knee up, kick, snap back, and down. A little bit faster. Kick, snap back, and down. 2 more. And last one. Hey! Okay? Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to try to let go of the chair and just do 10 kicks with that same leg, left leg. My hands can be out like this for balance, pretending I'm holding 2 buckets of water. Now I'm not going to spill, so I'm not going to wobble around. I'm going to keep still. Try to keep my hands in front. Okay? 10 of them, and then we're going to take a break and do the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Hey! Good. Want to take a quick break? Put the chair on the other side so you can still see the screen. Okay? All right. Let's try the other side. So this time again, I'm going to hold onto the chair and lift my knee up high. How high? Up to my belt level. Or if I had that arm bent like an L, I'm touching my belt. This leg is going to touch my arm. Okay? And down. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. Give me just 2 more. Up and down. Last one with the ki. Hey! Okay. I'm going to lift. Remind you that toes are up. They're flexed. The ball of my foot is ready to kick. It's facing the screen or the camera or me. And down. Okay? Knee up. Kick. Snap back and down. Knee up. Kick. Snap back and down. Little faster. Knee up. Kick. Snap back and down. Knee up first. Kick. Snap back and down. Don't lift your whole leg. It gets heavy that way. Use your tummy muscles, your abdominals to lift the leg, the knee first, kick, snap back and down. 10 of them and we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee up, snap back and down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, snap back and down. 10. Hey! Okay, so let's try the last 10 without holding the chair. Okay, this time I want to put my hands to the side, keep my feet together. I want to get my foot up, back, snap back, and straight back to where it started. Don't come here, don't come here, don't waddle forward. Use the other leg to support your weight. Knee up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10, hey! Awesome. Okay, so those are your punches and kicks. So I'm going to put this chair away, and actually, you can see it, how high it is. It might be something I could pretend to sit on, and now I'm going to work on my horse riding stance. Once we get the horse riding stance down, the rest of the stances relate to that. So I want to start with here. Right now, in a natural stance, our feet are shoulder width, right? I want to double that size. So there's 1, 2 shoulders in width. And then I can't just sit on a horse like this. My horse riding stance actually involves bending my knees and sitting down about chair height, like this. If I was sitting on that chair, my bottom is touching that chair. My knees are bent, my toes are straight, and if I'm a little bit more advanced, I'm going to push those knees out. All our beginner foundational stances are based on pushing knees out. They're called outward tension stances. So my feet should be shoulder width, 2 shoulders in width, and knees out. If my knees are in, it'll look like this, and typically my bottom will stick out. I'll be leaning forward. But if I push my knees out, my posture gets better, my hips are right underneath my shoulders, okay? So try to do that, and try to look straight ahead, don't look to the floor, look at the screen. All right, from here, we're gonna practice some blocks, okay? While I'm here, I want you to use your legs to support your horse riding stance. Build up these muscles. Don't come up. If they're coming up, I'll remind you to come back down. Right? We're going to do rising blocks. So hands on tight fists. Squeeze all the air out of your hands. Thumbs on the outside. Make an X in front of your body.
Pick up that X in front of your face. Don't stand up. Put the hand over your head, right? So you've created kind of an A-frame or kind of a roof over your face. Your hands are about 1 fist away from your face. Not too far back, not too far forward. Make an X and come back down. Let's go. One more time up. One more time down. One more time up. You'll see that this hand is always higher than the elbow. It will not be down here. I won't be covering my eyes. I won't be wiping my brow. My hand will be above my head. This angle ensures I have some structural strength to my block. Cross and down. Let's try one hand at a time. So let's put our left hand on the outside. Lift your left hand up, right hand back. Now take this hand, the hikite hand, put it on the outside as an X. Right hand goes up, your left hand goes back. So like the punch, whatever goes up, you have to use the same speed and the same force with your draw hand. Think about your draw hand, and the other hand, the blocking hand, will be faster. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Are you still in the horse stance? Yeah, my legs hurt too, so you gotta stay down. 4, 5, stay down. 6, knees out. 7, 8, almost there. 9, and yeah, 10. Hey, don't come up yet. Come up gracefully. Cover your body and stand up. Woo, now you can check it out. All right, excellent. So we're gonna go from a horse riding stance. I want you to see how it relates to a front stance, okay? Let's do horse riding stance one more time. Toes straight ahead. I want you to sit down, push your knees out, and right now your toes are like my hands, straight ahead. I want you to pivot toes this way and straighten out your back leg. This is our front stance. I'm looking to the front in this direction. If I were looking to you, I'm going to switch it over. It'll be 1 shoulder in width, 2 shoulders in length. So one of the things we've been talking about in class is while the edge of your foot is straight, you want to push your knee kind of over the pinky toe. In fact, I want you to think about outward tension stance. The outward feeling is that this knee is going forward and the back of this knee is going backwards. So from the side, this knee is going forward. Don't move. You can just watch. Front knee is going forward. Back knee is going out. So there's never this feeling. There's always this feeling. So I want you to think about pushing energy forward with your front knee and pushing energy backward with your heel and your back knee. Like this. Okay? So those are some of our older students, our brown belts, are learning how to do this in a kata called unsu. They're doing this in a kata called basai. Okay? So for beginners, I still want you to think about that. Knees pushing forward, knees pushing back. Okay. So from here, we're in a front stance. Let's go back to horse riding stance. I'm going to do the same thing. Toes this way. We're going to turn this way. Back leg straight. Back leg straight. Back knees pushing out. Front knees pushing forward. Okay? That's your front stance. Okay. So now we're going to do a couple of blocks. Actually, I want to do 2 punches in this direction. But I want you to stand up for a second, shake it out. And turn out the chigi. Okay? All right. I'm going to do just this technique. I'm going to go to back stance and we'll call it a day. So feet shoulder width. Okay? I want you to practice this with me. Take your left foot this side, step forward, not 1, but 2 steps forward. So you have a front stance. I'll move back just a little so you can stand. One more time. This left foot, 1, 2 shoulders in length, 1 shoulder in width. Okay? So I want you to practice. For some of us who are not just beginners, I want you to think about this back hip. Right now, I want your hands out. If your hands are extension of what we call hips, of these bones here, they should be equally forward, not this way. Right? Push your hips forward. This is the direction both sides of the body should be when you are attacking, punching. So punching is an attack, punching is an attack. Blocking, however, is not an attack, it's defense. So you turn that hip back. Doesn't mean my knee wobbles, doesn't mean my knees rock out. It means my leg stays still, but my hip comes back. So let's go punch, block, punch, block, punch, block. Use the hip, punch, block. It's like you're shooting a bullet from your hip. Punch, block, punch, block. We got 3 more. Punch, block, 2 more. Punch, block, last one. Ki. Hey! Block, right? So come forward, stand up. All right, I'm gonna back up a little bit again. Going to the other side, we're gonna, instead of doing rising block, we'll do a forearm block. Let's practice forearm block real quickly before we do that, okay? So tight fist again. I want your pinkies touching. I want your hands as high as your shoulders. Elbows 1 fist from the body. Don't let your hands be low like this, and don't let them be too close like this. The block, make sure that when someone's coming into your space, you're catching them before they get to your chest or your face, okay? So your hands will be shoulder high. This arm is almost shaped like an L or the corner of a box, okay? That's the kind of block. Not too close like this here. So hands to the side, together. Hands to the side, push your pinkies together. Hands to the side, your palms are facing you, but your hands are closed. 2 more. Last one, squeeze, hop, okay? Let's take our left hand up. As I squeeze to the middle, the right hand's gonna pull back. Let's try that again. My left hand's up to the ear, pull back, pull back, pull back. Last one. Hey! Let's try the other side. Right hand's up, pull back, pull back, pull back. Left hand is pulling, right hand's blocking, pull back, okay? So let's take our right leg, 1, 2, shoulders in length. We're making that front stance again. My front knee is pushing this way, my back knee is pushing that way. My right hand's gonna be to the ear, block. Remember when I said blocks, our hips should not be forward. They should not be like this, they should be like this. So my block is here, my hikite is here. When I punch, my hip should be side by side, punch. Okay, block, don't move your feet or your knees, just pull your hip back. Punch, block, punch, block, use your hips, block, use your hips, block, hips, block, hips. Last one, block, hips, hey! Okay, step back and check it out. Now, if you want to pause and do this a couple more times until you get the little break of a sweat and your hip is loosened up, that's exactly what we want you to practice. Because Shotokan has a couple of features, right? Our style Shotokan has a feature of contracting, make small, and expanding, make big, right? So when we do a front stance, we're expanding our stances. And then when we are doing, the other thing about making power is we don't go up and down, we don't stomp, we don't jump on people, we actually turn our hip. So hip power is really important to develop at the lower levels so that when you get to be a brown belt and you're practicing things like Basai Dai, you're actually using the middle section, the core of your body to generate power. Okay, so I said hikite is really important. Okay, I want you to try something like this. I want you to put your hands straight ahead and then flip your hands over, palms up. So one more time like this, palms up. Fingers straight, palms up. Fingers straight, palms up. Why? Because I'm noticing that we're missing this part in back stance and hand block. When we do shitoke, this part of your hand, this hand, needs to start here and pull back, but not all the way to the hip, just to the center, okay? So we're gonna work on that section and then we're gonna be finishing up for today. So let's go back to horse riding stance real quick if you guys get here, okay? Horse riding stance. So toes in, knees out, back straight, chest is over your hips, your back, you're not leaning, and you're not slouching, okay? So your tailbone's locked under. I'm gonna take this left foot, push it out, put your weight in the back. This is your back stance, okay? So to get to this position, I want you to start here, feet together, slide back, left hand. Did you see what I did with my hand? It's my right hand, my right leg. Back. Just this hand. And we do 5. I hope you're doing this with me. Right? 4. 6. 3. And sitting down in the back leg, back stance. This is back stance. 2, and 1. Okay, stay here for a second. This hand looks like down block. A little higher. Actually, higher with a bend, like that. Open. Open. So I start with my fingers straight, but palms towards my ears. Not here, not here. All the way to my ear. Elbow hits, and I flip my hand over. When I look at my hand, I should look past my fingertips. I should be looking at the first 2 knuckles. 5, 4, still in my back stance. 3, 2, I hope you're doing this. 1. Okay, so together, looks like this. Left hand, or your right hand is out, left hand by your ear, step back, 1. Okay, try it again. 2. Again. 3, back stance. 4, back stance. Last one, 5. Hey! Okay, so let's try the other side, and that'll be it for today. So starting from here, drop down. It's like you're in a horse riding stance, sliding back. Left leg out, left hand here. See, it looks like horse riding stance, except your weight is farther back on the left leg, and your right foot is almost straight. Almost, not completely straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, chance, 5. Okay. Okay. This hand looks like a downward block, but with your fingers open. Except it's going to be bent, and your fingers are as high as your shoulder, and then you're looking at the first 2 knuckles. Okay. So let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. My shoulders are not rolled back in. My shoulders are back. Open up my chest. Squeeze those elbows together. I'm sorry, the shoulder blades together. Last one, 5. Hey! And that's all I wanted to cover for class today. If you can, I would go through these techniques once again. Make sure that you have the stances correct. Horse riding stance, front stance, back stance. Horse riding stance, front stance, back leg straight. I'm sorry, front stance, back stance. And that's it. We'll see you next time. Okay? And please remember, put your name, what you learned in this class, or any comments you have, and also the date that you did this class. Thank you very much.